1/4 of humanity, about 1.2 billion people, is developed. They inhabit 2/5 of the Earth's land and control over 4/5 of the world's gross production. The remaining 3.8 billion people are in the process of development. They are the disadvantaged and deprived, occupying 3/5 of the Earth's lands, less than 1/5 of the world's gross production. What distinguishes the first group from the second is their desire, curiosity, and ability to master current knowledge and technology. Those who hold the fate of developing humans, mostly in developing countries, must make a political decision to allow them to excel in the new knowledge and technology and utilize the results in their services. In these eloquent sentences, these were more or less the Salam would say in the beginning years of Abdus and Council meetings. These eloquent sentences, Salam masterfully express the gap between developed and developing countries, identify the intellectual causes of their backwardness, and compassionately advocated for remedies. Based on his belief, he seized every opportunity to convey to both the learned and the common people that technology is not purchasable. Technology is not purchasable. It must be understood and created through the prism of basic sciences. He traveled to developing countries, advising presidents, kings, princes, and sheikhs to allocate at least 2% of their gross production to research in science and technology, allowing their people to reach a stage of innovation in the field of science and industry. Despite skepticism and strife from Western countries, he established institutions to bring scientists and technologists together from third world countries out of scientific isolation, gathering them together to work on research topics of mutual interest and providing them with library and laboratory facilities of the center. Abdus Salam, through these initiatives, aim to encourage collaborative problem solving and action among developing countries for their own people and nation. In 1962, Abdus Salam founded the International Center for Theoretical Physics in Trieste. The center, mainly supported by Italy, with the protection of UNESCO and the International Atomic Energy Agency, has been facilitating the easy travel of leading scientists, especially physicists and mathematicians, from developing countries to engage in discussions with their Western counterparts on research topics of interest. Abdus Salam developed much of his time and effort from 1962 to 1972 to manage and expand this center, serving as its founder and director, and from 1973 until the end of his life, he held the position of present. In 1967, Abdus Salam established a network of scientific organizations of the third world countries. The members of this network include science ministers, organizations, scientific councils, academies, and large research institutions in developing countries. This part of it was called twins of the third world, the network of the third world, network of scientific organizations. The goal of this initiative is to bring together science and technology policymakers in third world countries so that through collaborative thinking, they can find suitable solutions for achieving current knowledge and technology in Iran. You see, Iran, respectively, by the Iran represented by the Ministry of Culture and Higher Education and the Atomic Energy Agency of Iran is a member of this network. At the time, our minister was Mustafa Amin. I'm sure our councillor knows. My associations with Abdus. My association with Abdus Salam goes back to the late 1960s. From being a summertime visitor physicist to later serving as a UNESCO and IAEA appointed member of the Scientific Advisory Committee of ICTP from 1989 to 1992. After Abdus Salam's creation of TWAS and TWENSO, I participated in most of their events as it was fellow to Abdus Salam's remaining recent 1980s. In 1988, I had the honor to host Abdus Salam at Shiraz University. We were busy with the creation of our PhD physics program. We had selected the entering students and had an inaugural gathering to celebrate the occasion. And Salam was there to hand the admission papers of these selected students. I don't think there is any need and medals that Abdus Salam had. Hopkins and Adams Prize, University of Cambridge. Sitara and Diaz Medal of Award of Medals for Efficiency. Maxwell's Medal Award. Hughes Medal Royal Society. Adam for Peace Prize and Medal. Royal Prize, Royal Society of London. Nobel Prize of Physics, 17. Sitara Diaz of Pakistan again. Einstein Prize, Knight Grand Cross, Knight of Grand Cross, Order of Merit, Italy, Honorary Knight Commander Order of British Empire, Maxwell Prize and Medals Academy of Creative Endeavors of Moscow, and many others. Let me close and this one and see if what I can. Abdus Salam and Shiraz. These are some pictures from February. No, this is not February. This is Salam with physicists in Shiraz. It was so much crowded that around the car, it took more than 15 minutes to find a way to get Salam into the car and drive away. I'm not here. I am here, yes. I was younger at the time. That one is my elder son, my younger son, and my nephew. It is the Biruni Observatory of Shiraz. Lecturing and letting our students. These 4 people, besides 1, 2, 3, 4, these were the first physics PhD students we had selected. And the one on that side is already not only a good physicist, but also a politician and policymaker. Dr. Nassidi, to remember his name. All 3 of them are very good physicists. Now, this was 1988. My youngest son. Salam is handing the admission papers of our students. Thank you very much. Okay, what am I supposed to do now?
I guess that the correct thing now would be to ask for questions from the audience.
Please, yes.
So if anybody has any questions, please.
Okay, so reflecting on your interactions with Nobel laureates and other esteemed colleagues, could you share a pivotal moment or conversation that fundamentally influenced your approach to research or teaching? And how did that encounter shape your perspective on the pursuit of knowledge of physics?
Repeat your question again, please.
And
And please, so as I said, I'm not a native speaker.
reflecting on your interactions with Nobel laureates and other esteemed colleagues, could you share a pivotal moment or conversation that fundamentally influenced your approach to research or teaching?
I should say I was very much impressed by the way Salam would put the road to get developed. Technology is not purchasable. You can purchase the technology and bring it and use it in an inefficient way. But if you want to master the use of technology, you have to be able to have enough knowledge to create it yourself. And to have that enough knowledge, you have to master the basic sciences. This was the very great direction of Salam which I learned from. You have to master the basic sciences in order to be able to create the technologies, or even if you're purchasing the technology from other places, to be able to understand what is in it and how to use it in a proficient. That was Salam's message, at least to me and to many others that we were acquainted with.
Sir, can you tell me how usually Dr. Salam did his physics? I mean, did he spend more time on thinking about problems, more time on solving the problems, or more time on reading the books? I mean, which of the thing is more important while doing physics?
I never met Salam in his in Cambridge office. I saw him in Italy, in Trieste. And over there, usually he had many people to see and talk to them. I had heard his lectures. I had seen him attending the lectures and listening to others carefully. I had seen him admitting individual visitors to his office and asking them what they were doing, how was the state of science in their countries, the quality of education. I have witnessed these activities of Salam. At what time he read his books or he started his writings, I cannot judge.
I think it was an excellent question. Do we have any further questions from the audience?
So,
I wanted to ask, you've seen some Pakistani universities and you met students here, you met faculty here in several Pakistani universities now. What is your message for Pakistanis, Pakistani physicists, Pakistani scientists, young students who like to learn about physics?
Yesterday, a few of your younger students asked me this question. I told them, you, even at teenage level, your children at teenage level, know the world better than your parents at the age of, say, 50, 55, 40, know the world. The ladder of knowledge in olden times was the senior people knew a little bit more than the junior. But this ladder is inverted now. The juniors, the teenagers now, they know the world better than the fathers and mothers. This is the guy, to me, that is the way I understand. I'm not able to advise any young people what to do or what not to do. At times I ask them, please tell me what I should do and what not. The world has changed. You see, the world has changed. We have to recognize these quick changes. The world of today changes not by month, within months' time, changes by day times. Today's world is different from yesterday's. This translation which I had, if I had to spend myself to translate from Farsi to English, it would have taken me a month to do it. To have it, to type it, to correct it. ChatGPT has done it for me. I simply handed the Farsi writing of 15 years back to my secretary and asked her to give it to ChatGPT to translate it for me. I'm going to talk about it at Lahore. And she did it. This facility, this is the characteristics of the modern day. Our children know better than we do. I salute them.
Does anybody have any other point they would like to make? It's difficult to think of a good point to make after that one, we have to say. So in that case, maybe we should all join in thanking Professor Subuti again for his talk and his insights. And
Mr. Gordon, I thank you to have created this complex, and I'm very much privileged to be here.
thank you.
Thank you.
I believe that there are refreshments